Right, we are back here with Rob Cushman, and you guys get set to get back on the road here, and we'll head to Iowa Wesleyan this weekend. It's another long road trip. Before we get there, though, just kind of run us through last weekend's game, tough one against Northwestern.
Well, excuse me. It was very disappointing. Not just losing the football game. That always is certainly the goal is to try to come out and win. But we played more than well enough on defense. We had key stops. They moved the ball a little bit, but they're gonna. But
Yep.
we were in the football game. It's a 10-0 game at halftime. And if we just make a play or two, and really at Greenville, we didn't move the ball all that well, but we made the plays we needed to make at the right time. We
Right.
could have been ahead at halftime 17-10 Saturday with the drop passes and the turnovers. Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Right.
And that's how we approached it, is that we got to make this play. We're not asking for a miracle. The ball's in our hands. We have a receiver open. You fumble a snap, whatever the case may be. You can't make those mistakes against a quality team, and we did. So
Yep.
it was disappointing from an execution standpoint, certainly on offense, and then just the defense at some point was out there too much, and that hurt us. I thought our kicking game was fairly strong again. So you can see it. You can see there's opportunities, and you see we're close, but we just don't want to be close. We want to get over the hump and correct those things and be more consistent.
Yeah, talking on that offense too. You guys made a change at quarterback going into this week. Devin Griffin will get that start, first one of his career. And you guys go to Iowa Wesleyan. So just kind of talk about what you hope to see out of that. Making that change there.
Well, it's a big move. Play a true freshman quarterback. He came in, last week in the ball game. I thought did some really good things. His first pass down the sideline on the wheel out to Guffey was a rocket.
Oh yeah.
It's a 25-yard gain, and we don't hook up. We drop it. One of the many drops that I mentioned. You make a bad decision going late over the middle. Later when we're in scoring position, so he's going to make some mistakes, but he's going to make some plays. He's there because he can run this option game and get us on the edge and get the ball in his hands. Because he's going to touch it now every play.
Right.
We recruited him to be a quarterback. He just wasn't ready, and Donnie had done some good things and won a football game last week. The week prior, I should say. So we weren't going to make a change based on that. But this is something that's been building, or going to at least have a chance to happen.
Right.
So we're gonna see some plays at him. We're gonna see a mistake or two. Hopefully, we can limit the catastrophic mistakes.
Right.
We can't have the big mistakes that are drive killers or game changers. But I think he's gonna make some game changing plays too, and that allows us now to move Donnie out to slot or wide receiver. He's too good an athlete to sit on the bench, and
Right.
I was so pleased with his attitude. He said, "Coach, I'll do whatever it takes," and he jumped in and made a couple of nice catches at receiver.
Yep.
Had a couple get away from him as well too. That kind of joined the rest of the game, but when you had the dropsies, it's kind of contagious. But hopefully we clean that up and we can move forward and have some different guys in some different spots to try to spark the offense. But you just there's never a guarantee. We're hoping this is our best chance to be successful.
And if, talking about Iowa Wesleyan, so you guys go down there, preview them a little bit, what you expect to see. It is their homecoming this weekend, and I'm sure you guys know about that, so maybe a little bit added motivation for them. They're in search of their first victory of the year, but what can we expect from
the
them?
cliche, the best 0-3 team in the conference, that might be fitting. I think they're pretty talented. I think defensively they got some guys who can run and hit. So we've got our work cut out. Again, we have not been consistent on offense, so we're going to face a team that plays that 3-3 stack. It's kind of that hybrid in the last 10, 12 years. People have been playing some, and it creates a little bit of challenge in your blocking scheme, so we've worked hard to adjust that.
Yep.
And they're active in it. They're really active in it. You've got good safeties that come down and play really hard. Their inside guys are solid. Their defensive ends are physical. They've got a couple linebackers I really like. So they're a defense that can play well. Offensively, they've just been a little consistent, a lot like us. They have a big play wide receiver. They can get him the ball. They just have been, that just had some problems, sustaining things. And
Right.
certainly, as I said, I know that one. So they're more than capable. And we know, our work's cut out for us. On the road again, it's homecoming. Whether that in college makes a big difference or not, I don't know. But
Yep.
I do know it's on the heels of another long trip, and we're gonna have to play well to come away with a win. There are no guarantees. Everybody looks at the schedule and says, well, this one we're going to win, that one we're going to win, this one we probably won't win. I mean, we all do that, unfortunately.
Right.
It's human nature. I think people would have said Northwestern was going to be a difficult one to win. I hope that we don't think that this is going to be one that's just going to lay over, because they're not.
Right.
They're hungry. They want to get their first win, and they've played well enough at times to have a better record. So we've got our hands full.
And you kind of talked about their struggles offense a little bit with ours as well. Third down conversions have kind of been the storyline for them, a little bit with us too. What is it that is the difference between getting that conversion on third down?
You just everything has to come together. You've got to have the right play call. Once in a while, they have a defense. The opponent has a defense that is in position to stop your play. I mean, sometimes it's just the way it matches up.
Right.
If you could call a perfect game every time, I'm not sure I'd be here. But,
right. Yeah.
But most of the time we have a play that we like. And,
Yep.
It's all in preparation, and we've worked on during the week. So most of the time we have a play we like. Now it's executing it.
Right.
It's executing it, and then be in a position where you can, have a reasonable chance of advancing the ball. If it's 3rd and 13, those are tough.
Yep.
3rd and 3s are better. You can run past that thing a little bit and put yourself in a more, in a more attainable situation is part of it. And then guys just digging in. The defense digs in hard on 3rd down to get off the field. Offenses need to dig in and try to, fight for that next stripe and move the sticks. So 3rd down conversion's always big. I'm more into big plays. We have not had enough big plays. We had a reverse pass last week. We should have landed.
Yep.
Would have been a big play touchdown. I mean, I want to move the sticks, don't get me wrong, but I'd rather have explosive plays that really move the sticks, and then you can live with those.
Right.
You can live with those duds once in a while that only gain 1 or 2 yards or go backwards if you have big playability, and we have not been able to sustain enough offense in the consistent part of it, but we haven't been able to land our big plays enough.
Yep.
We landed the big play at Greenville that won the football game.
Right.
43-yard touchdown pass. So it's there.
Yep.
And those don't always come on 3rd down. But
right.
When you get to 3rd down, you'd like to get a fresh set so you get some more chances to land big plays,
right.
if that makes sense.
Yep. Final question for you. What is it going to take for you guys to come back here with a 500 record and go into our homecoming next week and try to get over that hump?
Well, the standard answer, we got to score 1 more point than they do. But it's going to be a hard-fought defensive game, I think. I would be shocked if offenses both really break out, although I'm hoping this is, with our changes in personnel, this is a week we can be much better.
Yep.
But they're solid defensively. We're gonna have to find some big plays offensively, be more consistent, not have protection breakdowns, and then obviously take care of the football. Certainly you can't turn over, you got to catch it, can't drop it, those kind of things. And then our defense has to keep playing, and we've asked a lot of them, and they've been able to stand up to the task, and hopefully they can do that again. And then the other part obviously is a solid kicking game. You never know. I think the weather's supposed to be good, so it shouldn't be wet, shouldn't be windy.
Yep.
So you hope that that's not a factor, and we play more consistent football and get back here with going 1. We talk about going 1-0 this week. Would that get us to 2-2, and that'd be great. But we're gonna, the big picture is not as important as those 60 minutes Saturday. We're gonna do our very best.
All right. Well, thanks. Good luck.
Thank you.